Today we're doing Mount Brandon and the Paternoster Lakes is what it's called. We're looking up behind me here. It is just up there. It's a bit cloudy, that's the top of the far ridge and stuff. But Gearhane and Brandon Peak and those names, they're all clear at the moment. It'll be a while before I get up to them. So I'm not taking anything for granted at the moment anyway. So up under here, I was going to go up Loch Avunan or Vuneen or something is the name of it. But there's a nice road up to it. It's a lovely little lake. Yeah, we'll put the head down, and tis lovely so far. Tis warm. I'm presuming up there it is going to be fairly miserable, but we'll take the sun when we can take it, you know. That's some entrance there, that's that Cruta, the big one here, underneath, I think Garran Kjol, the farmer told me the name it was, and all the way up then up the valley. You can see over, we have to go up that whole length anyway. It's cloudy above there, but today is definitely more about the trip up through the lakes than actually having Brandon clear, because if you're just waiting for that, you're going to waste away. So yeah, big old one today, a good one hopefully, and it's already pretty cool. A good haul up. We're starting 60 meters or something, and like Brandon is 950 or 940 or something. So. We get to see Brandon Peak for the first time. It is fairly imposing, isn't it? I was chatting to a farmer down there earlier, and he said the way he described it was a bit of the mountain fell away. There was always kind of boulders and stuff there, but he said there was a lot more of it fell off. Yeah, so that's up there. We're working our way up. It's doing grand. Actually, the last time I was here, I stuck more to the lake and I came up the side of it, up through the rock field. It was really awkward. It's definitely easier to come onto the ridge here. I presume everybody knows it, I just didn't know it. But coming up onto the ridge here is easier. And then when you turn around this way, you can see all Bean skiing all the way back up the peninsula, up to Gearhane and Castle Gregory and out to the Maries and stuff. It's a bit hazy, so I'm not sure if the camera will pick it up. But yeah, you can see Bean ski over there and Bean Tour, all the usual mountains. So. Spectacular. You're really in the mountains here. It is brilliant. I love it inside here. So get my head out of the way, maybe it might look better. And now, so we're to keep very left of that waterfall as you're looking at it. So we'll head away up here. It's fine when you're at the entrance to the lake. It looks incredibly steep up here, but when you're on it, it is very doable. So it is. So look, it's not flat like, but and there's a sheep and a small tiny baby lamb down there. I'm not sure if the camera gives the sense of scale of this. It's absolutely immense. It's just so impressive coming up this way. And we're coming in the part now I'm at, there's a whole lot of little streams and small lakes before all the other lakes. It's just lake after lake and pool after pool. And we still have a good bit to go yet. You can see the, oh hang on, you can see the cut for the Far Ridge route up there. Well, from the car park, that's not the Far Ridge, under the Far Ridge. We're up out of the valley now onto the main Fag Grotto track, the main route up. You can see it up there behind me as well. That was savage. Thoroughly enjoyable. Didn't seem to be as hard as the last time I was here, but I think that's more me than obviously the mountains. Yeah, so now it's just a straight going the whole way up. I think I came out of the valley a bit too soon. It was a bit steep, but once I was committed. So I think maybe I should have gone more up towards there. And we'll keep going. You're looking up at there and you're thinking, where the hell is the pet? But there is a pet up there when you get onto it. But it looks fairly intimidating when you're down here before you reach it. Hopefully I'll be able to point it out if I can see it myself on the screen. We're up at the top of the Esk now. You can see there, I think I might have shown a clip of it because it clouded in again. But there's a whipping cold breeze coming over the top of it and zero visibility, so I'm going to have a stop and a bite to eat here because I know for the next hour and a half or 2 hours or whatever across the ridge over to Gearhane, it's going to be cold and windy and I just don't feel like eating in it. I think they'll just be tip to pints. But great that coming up the bottom there again. I'm enjoying it. Definitely if you can time it to meet 2 or 3 different groups of people and have a stop for 2 or 3 minutes, it makes the whole lot easier to enjoy it out. Oh, and the cloud is coming in here now. Right. So we'll start heading up to the last bit now. It's clearing every now and again, so you never know. Look, we might get there. Yeah, it was cold up at the ridge there. It was cold, so we're good to go now. Here we are, top of Mount Brandon. It's wanting to clear. Just on the last ascent up to here, there's blue skies. You could just see it, but it never fully cleared. So that's crossing the trig point anyway. Oh, if we give a look down now to where we came up, It's after clearing momentarily, so I'll turn around there. Hey. So we came on all up through the valley there and up the back of it. I hope the camera's picking it up because it is clouding over again. It's like that, just fleeting moments of clarity, and so we'll hang around for a minute or two, see if it clears. See what I'm saying about the sun? It's wanting to clear ever so close to it, and then it just gets socked in again. So just after dropping off the top of Brandon there now, it was fairly cold and miserable up there. It looked like it might clear every now and again, but it didn't, so there's no point in hanging around, and I know it just cleared down here and stuff. Just met 3 lovely people there from Limerick as well. It is their first time down there, so they're getting the full experience. They'll have to come back. Good to meet you guys. It's very pleasant coming down here by the wall. There's a fine path down along it. Up behind me there, I think that's Brandon South Top, I think they call it. You're looking down, if I do whip around in, there's Brandon Peak in the background. The last 20 minutes, it was in cloud. I was like, son of a... But it's after clearing, so hopefully it'll stay cleared. That wall is still going. I'd love to know what the history behind it is. It's just a boundary wall, or is there something else behind it? But when you turn around here then, before the drag up to Brandon Peak, you're looking down into a big old valley. It's pretty cool looking. Top of Brandon Peak now. It was a tough slog after a long day to come up there. Turn around there and show you kind of roughly the way we came. Up along there, Brandon is up there. I just take the video now because it's clearing every now and again, but you just don't know if it's going to stay clear or not. So it's Brandon Peak, the big pyramid shaped one you can see from Gearhane. The very first time I came up to Brandon, I actually thought Brandon Peak was Brandon, but you obviously find that stuff out fairly fast. You're looking down then into Loch Crutta from earlier today, so we came up over the ridge there kinda. That's where the rock fall is, obviously. You're looking over the rest of the peninsula then. Paternoster Lake actually you can see from here, so you can see the cut up to Connor Pass. It is fine from here. Because initially the first time we heard this ridge was knife edge, but the first half it is just fine, it's flat ground. It does get a bit steep then up towards Gearhane, right? Oh, it's clearing of it. So that's Loch of Aerian. I'm parked down there. I'll point it out now in a second. I'm parked way off down there. So the aim is to go over to Gearhane. Not go down that ridge we can see here, but we go down the ridge behind it. We'll see how it goes. I can always go down to Mullach Bheal. So yeah, that's just fairly spectacular views up here, right? It is a long day of it. A lot longer than I was expecting it to be, but I suppose I'm stopping a lot with this stuff, so if you see the amount of stuff I have to cut out of it. Final peak of the day, Gearhane on Gearhane. We're going to be working away downwards there now. And Brendan is still in cloud, but you can see the wall the whole way up along it. It's very impressive. I'd love to know what the story behind it is. Was it just a boundary wall, or is it something else? So if anyone does know, they might throw it in the comments. I keep pointing out videos to, or places to everybody, and I don't know, I feel like I'm really repeating myself. I know I'm repeating myself, but I just hope it isn't boring for you guys watching it. So come on down here now. There was a video there a few weeks ago. Mullach Bheal. That's it. That's the ridge I was at, just the low point there, up just over the lake, which I didn't know was there actually. I think that's Mullach Harbour we can see there shining. So we'll start the trek down now. Hopefully the route I have planned will be okay, that I don't have to come uphill again. So, alright, we'll make tracks. It's turned into a field ahead, so to go on is a bit, it's fine. It's a bit slower, but it's fine. I'm guessing it was the header killed him. It was a nightmare. It was a lot longer walk than it was expected to be today. A lot of messing around with cameras and stuff, I suppose, so that might not help much. And the last bit there, it added on some time onto it, but realistically not terribly much. Which is tough going. I definitely recommend Mullach Bheal. Yeah, fantastic route. I'm glad I did it. I won't be rushing back to do the entire route this way again, because going up through the lakes does add a lot of time onto it by the time we get onto the far ridge route. So there's a van coming now, so thanks for watching as always. I really appreciate it. It's just amazing me people are watching this stuff. You might like and subscribe, give it a thumbs up, throw a comment if you have any comments or things on it. And sure, look, we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Just a final one there. And I had a navigation error in the middle of that. And that's what led to the rough ending towards it. So if you turn around here, that peak there is the one I should have come down. But I missed the turn off it and I kept going the wrong way. Lesson learned. I suppose I'd have to come back and do it again, but do it properly. So, alright, I just said I'd throw that in the end just for the sake of completeness. And there's drops of rain just falling.